Hey, what's up, guys? This is Joe Thomas, and we're in Philadelphia covering the Browns joint practice with the Philadelphia Eagles. I got one of the camp sensations here with me, Dawand Jones, offensive lineman, offensive tackle from Ohio State. What was it like being out here for your first couple joint practices?
It was good. We went against a couple great guys. They were just in the Super Bowl. Brandon Graham, Hassan Riddick, and a couple other guys, and also the recent draft picks. And so it was good comp, good work. Nothing much what you can ask for.
So Jack Conklin went out yesterday with an injury. That allowed you to get a lot of good reps with the first team. You're going against one of the best defensive lines in the NFL against the Philadelphia Eagles. You can learn a lot in these joint practices. What was something that you're going to take away from these practices going against those studs from the Eagles?
It's going to be physical every day. Everyday life is a one. You want to have that role and you want to do that. You're going to have to bring the toughness every day. And that's definitely what I learned after going out there today.
You had a great game in the Hall of Fame game against the Jets. You followed it up, another great game against the Commanders. It seems like you're making steady progress throughout camp. What's something that you really made a point of working on when you got to training camp that you feel like you've improved at?
My main thing was just the pass game. I kind of struggled at that. It was like one of my big things that scouts said I need to work on, and also myself. I kind of applaud myself on it, and I also said I can never not get enough work at it, and so that was one thing I definitely wanted to get better and better at every week.
You guys have a couple stud offensive guards, Wyatt Teller, Joel Bitonio, guys that have made All-Pro. How much have those guys helped you with your progression and your progress in the NFL?
When we get reps with those guys, with the ones, it helps a lot. They take a lot of space. I take up a lot of space. So when you got another space eater right next to you, it really helps.
Looks like you're doing some dominating out there in the run game today. We had one rep here where you guys were working in the red zone. You were able to move up to the second level on a counter play and pretty much take the linebacker and remove him from the club. What does it feel like for you when you're able to impose your will on NFL linebackers?
It feels good. Like I said, I had Wyatt to create the down block. He take up a lot of space, and I really had to do much to get the tackle over to Wyatt. I got up to the second level. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do and get to the second level.
Listening to Coach Callahan after practice today, he was really proud of the job that you guys did. Coming back today, a little bit of a change in schedule. You're going to practice in the night. Now you had to practice in the afternoon, but you guys came out with a really physical practice. What's it like having the great Bill Callahan as your offensive line coach your rookie season?
I don't even know. I just thank the Lord. I feel like I'm in a good place, great place at that, just because I'm working every day and you feel the improvements. And once you're improving every day, there's nothing else that can stop you, honestly.
A couple more weeks of training camp for Dawand Jones. What's the number one thing you're going to be working on here as we're getting ready for your first NFL season?
Same thing, like I said from the beginning of my pass, bro. I don't think I get enough reps at that. And also, I would say run game, of course, I feel like it comes a little bit natural, but, I can always work on that. But my pass game, league's majority pass now, so, you got to make sure you're getting back.
It's obviously a little bit of a different game in the NFL. What's been the biggest difference going from college to the pro game?
I would say just the physicalness. There are a lot of hands now. Like most of the time, you can get your hands on guys just because you're longer. You got the advantage just because you're bigger. But now guys are the same size as you. And like I see Jordan Davis today, and like we're looking eye to eye. So like I think that's like the wake up call for me.
Not many guys your size in today's NFL or when I was playing. Great job out there. It's been fun watching you, and I look forward to watching you the rest of training camp.
Yes, sir. Thank you.